So the carnivore diet is going to be very hard for most people, and it's not what you think. There's 3 reasons why people will find the carnivore diet very hard to do. Number 1, people will judge them. People will judge you, believe it or not. Just like when you were maybe plant-based, I was plant-based vegan before, people were judging me, and that made sense, right? That makes sense. Most people don't eat just plants. Most people eat plants, nuts, and fish, and meat. They eat everything. But to just eat plants, I get it. I get why people would judge me. But believe it or not, people judged me when I was just eating meat. Even my closest friends, right? I can remember when I was eating bacon for dinner at a restaurant with my friend, she kind of looked at me like, what are you doing? Like she was just kind of like, she was weirded out, I could tell. And she even said, like, when we were about to go to a restaurant and eat, and mind you, all restaurants, most restaurants besides vegan restaurants have meat on their menu, she was still kind of like, so we can go to this restaurant, but you're a little like picky, right? You're kind of particular. I'm like, oh my gosh, girl, just pick the restaurant and I will eat the meat and that's it from the menu. Like there's meat on any menu there is if it's not vegan, if it's not a vegan restaurant. Like it's gonna be fine. Just let's go to the restaurant. We're here to hang out, spend time with each other, and just have fun. Like you don't need to pay attention to what I'm eating. And it's just meat, and you eat meat. You're just eating a side of broccoli or something with it. People are funny, guys. Like people will judge you no matter what you do. That is what I've learned over the years of doing all kinds of diets, especially doing plant-based and now doing carnivore. People will judge you either way. Even if you're not like doing the extreme, right? Which was plant-based before, which the carnivore diet is the other extreme. But man, like there's a lot more options when you're carnivore because most restaurants are not vegan. Most restaurants serve meat on the menu. Anyway, people are funny. So keep that in mind, guys, when you are about to do carnivore. Keep in mind people will judge you and that's okay. Have thick skin and keep it moving. Number 2, people are dealing with their own bad habits, right? Like I had my own bad habits. Carnivore diet wasn't easy. Like most people, I came from the plant-based diet and well, most people are not plant-based, but most people who were not carnivore did a diet where they consumed carbs. And I did consume carbs, right, when I was plant-based. So if you lived in America or any other part in the world, even Italy, Europe, carbs is like part of your lifestyle. Carbs is part of your lifestyle and that's okay, right? Like if you're able to eat it, by all means, if you're able to eat it and not feel bad after, by all means. But I did not feel like that. That was not the case for me, okay? So with that being said, my body, because I've put my body through a lot of turmoil that I didn't know at the time because I wasn't educated about gut health. You know, I already had gut issues because I took antibiotics before I turned plant-based, and then plant-based just sped the deterioration of my gut. I put my gut in a lot of harm's way when I was ingesting the anti-nutrients, oxalates from nuts and spinach and all these kale smoothies and eating too much sugar, which caused more issues with my gut that had SIBO, like it was growing my SIBO even more. And I just realized like, oh my gosh, you know, most people before going on carnivore probably have eaten carbs as a side dish of some sort of the other. Like we think 30 grams or less of sugar per day is like nothing. Like it's extreme. Like people think they need carbs. You don't need carbs. You want carbs. Your body can survive without sugar. What it can't survive is fat. It needs fat. So just know that you are dealing with bad habits of eating carbs for so long. Even if you thought you didn't eat enough carbs before, 50 grams or more is still a lot when you're on the carnivore diet. Right? And if you were doing that almost every day since the day you were born, I get it. Like going to the carnivore diet and having sugar cravings and, you know, almost wanting to cheat all the time on the carnivore diet is understandable. And those are just bad habits that you can turn around and make it into a good habit by not eating sugar, by teaching your body to commit to the carnivore diet by eating enough fat, That's gonna help. Drinking enough sparkling water, eating butter as snacks to suppress the sugar cravings, okay? Number 3, your body is running on a different fuel source called fat. And people, like I said earlier, are not used to going on a diet where it's just eating animal fat. Like no sugar and little bits of sugar here and there every day is just not enough for people, right? Like it wasn't enough for me. When I went on the carnivore diet, you guys, after being plant-based for so long, where I was drinking 2 to 3 green smoothies a day with fruit, a lot of dates every day, eating pasta every day, eating potatoes every day. Are you kidding me? Like for so many years, I was plant-based for 8 years of eating a lot of carbs, and now I'm just eating fat, mainly fat. Whew, that was hard for me. That was so hard. I love sugar, especially from fruit, because I'm like, fruit is different. And it is, but it's not. When you eat too much fruit, you still have too much sugar in your body, right? So guys, with that being said, when you're on the carnivore diet, you have to make sure you're eating enough animal fat, because your body is acclimating to this new way of eating, to this new diet, to this new lifestyle. Before you were eating a lot of sugar, now you're not. Now you're eating animal fat as now your fuel source, your new fuel source, and your body needs to get used to it. And most people are not going to get used to it because most people don't know how to teach themselves how to be uncomfortable and be okay with being uncomfortable for a period of time before they get better. Most people can't do that. Most people in America want the quick fix. They want the instant gratification. I don't blame them, but it's because they've been taught that for so long by the pharmaceutical companies, by these, modalities, not natural modalities, but modalities that teach people to think that this fixes the origin of pain, and it doesn't. Medication is a quick fix for the symptoms. It's not curing, it's not healing the origin of pain, right? Instant gratification feels good at first, but then the bad comes again, quick. Long-term gratification means dealing with the bad up front, facing it and fighting the battle in the beginning, and then enjoying the success for the rest of your life, okay? And that is what the carnivore diet can do for you if you stick it out in the long run for a very long time, for 6 months to 1 year, to heal your gut. You will see the difference and know that long-term gratification is better than short-term gratification. I hope this video helped, and if you need further help in healing your gut through the carnivore diet, I specifically created a free video guide just for you about the 7 mistakes that you are committing to not heal your gut. I placed it down below in the description box. I hope you have an amazing day, and I will see you in the next video. Bye for now.